I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Potential is
potential
nothing
is
without
nothing without
practice.
practice.
Message!
I can't find my phone, I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Yeah, got me dripped
Now,
down.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Hey, I don't know nobody here. Who do you think I'm gonna tell? You
Ready
think I'm
for
one
the
of
sorting
them?
ceremony?
Oh, I'm the one. I'm him. Let's see if they do it based on my Wizarding World profile.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
You look like
Fig.
he's evil.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
I actually gotta
the
pick.
goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever
Plus they used
patience
the
I had
Wizarding World joint.
left.
I've been fire.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, Fig. I feel like I've earned the right to just call my man's Fig. I saved dog life.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Oh,
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
can't wait to start classes, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I wanna see what this joint about. I've been raving about how the classes joint gotta be. So I can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You do not give up easily, do you?
Not at all.
You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead.
I love me a challenge.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
I had to do what I had to do for my homies.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
I ain't had, yeah. Hufflepuff gang, big H's, you feel what I'm saying? Big H's, you feel what I'm saying? Big Hufflepuff in this. I ain't even had to pick, that's hard. Except the house. Known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. I ain't gonna lie, that sound like me, doggy. That sound like me, doggy. Hufflepuff gang, big H's. Put up the H's in the chat, Ralph.
Hufflepuff!
I need some drip, yo.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I give me some Hufflepuff
I
drip.
said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Hi, Professor Weasley.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Nice to meet you, bruv.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant.
Not
You
want to
must
be
tap
doused in
the
vinegar.
barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Hold up, 2 from the bottom. She said 2 from the bottom, middle row. What? 2 from the bottom, middle row, like 2 up? Vinegar. Okay, so I don't gotta remember that.
Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Do I get to do a little movement before classes start, or do I just gotta go to sleep? Sleep. Liking this so far. This whole thing is really really got me.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Hogwarts. Let me grab an apple. Apple. Let me look around my room, man. I ain't get to look around the room. Okay. Apple, I already did that. Some tea. Some tea, eh? What's up with y'all? Y'all straight? How y'all living? Yes, sir. Hufflepuff till I die on gang. Ain't going on. What got
I
going on?
suppose some introductions are in order.
So, Lenora,
Oh, hello.
what's up with you? Bro?
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new fifth year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
No, I ain't worried about them, shorty.
Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Introduce myself to the mandem.
Oh, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
I don't like his voice, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway.
Alright, Arthur, nice meeting you, dog. Adelaide.
What's this?
I thought she had white hair. She's blonde as hell.
I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
How do people know these things that fast? That's crazy. Like, who would have been able to want to tell
Not
you?
the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive.
Shit,
Well,
you
anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
It's upstairs. Check out upstairs first before I go. Cupcake. I don't need that. What the hell? Guess I'm not supposed to go up there. Nah, I ain't never been rejected by some steps before. It's kind of crazy.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Yes,
I've been
man.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
What took me
you
so
are
long
here.
to get to Hogwarts?
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Got you. I'm studious.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
What you did? Do I get my wand?
Here you are.
My book of spells or something?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
But that.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, man.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't. He told me to keep my lips sealed. That was it.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Man's Fig back.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
If we can't get me to Hogsmeade? What's up, Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
I don't know who's an op
It may
either.
require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
I don't know if she's out for real.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Do I want to go to Defense Against the Dark Arts or Charm? Which one closer? I'll go to Defense class. You gotta get the defense. Oh, I get to learn Levioso. Yeah, we going there first. Let me take my ass to class. We get to class right quick, man.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast
Professor
each other
Hellcat.
to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
And he look
you
like
may
me?
be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
not
Care to defend
Levioso.
yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Y'all been seeing them
One
that
thing
little
I've
meme
learned as
with
an unspeakable
the
is
Harry
the
Potter
value
meme
of
recently, the little
simplicity,
cartoon.
especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
You ready? Bink. I like this. This joint fire. Oh no, you're not catching me. Meow. Hitting with the burners. Meow. Meow. Lucky you ain't got no car in here. I'll be big whipping.
Levioso.
You ain't got my wand yet.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Am I gonna do it first? They gonna let me do it first? Yeah.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
I was cooking, yo. I bet that. You get the block and Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh.
This should be easy. Protego! Stupid Protego! Complicates things. Levioso! Good form. I know. Levioso! Stupid Levioso!
Cooking him. I'm cooking him.
Levioso.
I cooked him. Yes, sir.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
You gonna try to bully me now?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Why is not you hating already? You hating already?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor
Yes, sir,
Hecat.
you know,
Glad to
big
have the
issues
opportunity
in
to
here,
practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay. Go ahead and class.
That's enough spectacle for
Speak with
Monday.
Shorty.
Class.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
So you got to say?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I'm about to lie to you. Make him seem like, I ain't about to just, big up.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh. You about to let me join already?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
On my mother's side. I don't mind most of them.
This class. Live your soul, not live your soul. Need to find that.
Here.
That joint's hilarious.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial
I ain't gonna
year
lie, he
in your
got drip.
education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I see a steadier one. They're gonna tell you what this. So what's this? Just take something out of my hand.
Accio.
I was like, give me that. Okay.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Potential is
potential
nothing
is
without
nothing
practice.
without practice.
Message!
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
There'd be accidents like murking kids. Like, if you got like a magical high school, like, they definitely gonna be murking somebody on accident. Like, teenagers already do stupid stuff. They give them some magic. Someone get
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. You gonna tell me? Are you supposed to see how far you can bring it to you?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Accio, the trick is to pull the sphere as splendid! Happens to the best of us. Excellent control.
Nice!
That's it!
I'm nice! Or to hit my gritty.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I bet that. I'm going for 50s, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sold. I sold, didn't I? Yeah, oh my goodness, I sold. I lost. Again. All I had to do was get it on there, to be honest with you, and I would have won. I sold.
Very good, both of you.
I just wanted 50s, yo. I got horny.
I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone.